You ever feel like your bank account is playing a game of hide and seek? Except it's really good at hiding and you're just not finding. Picture this. You're scrolling through your feed, eyes glazing over as you see your friends flexing their latest splurges. There's that familiar pang in your chest, a mix of FOMO and the harsh reality that your wallet seems to be on a permanent diet. You try the whole saving thing, but somehow, by the end of the month, your balance looks more like a sad, deflated balloon post-birthday bash. It's like you're in this endless cycle of wanting to save, trying to save. But then, oh look, a sale. And the worst part? You're convinced you need to have a fat stack to start acting rich, to live that glossy, filtered life everyone else seems to be enjoying. But what if I told you that the real secret sauce, the Millionaire's Playbook, actually champions acting broke? That's right, flipping the script on its head. Imagine embracing the art of frugality not as a necessity but as a strategy, where less is more, and saving doesn't mean missing out but gearing up for something bigger. Stay tuned, because you're about to discover how acting broke is your golden ticket to breaking free from the paycheck to paycheck thriller and stepping into the role of director for your financial future. So, you're curious now, aren't you? Wondering how pretending your pockets are empty can actually fill them up over time? It's a bit like planting a seed in your garden and watching it grow. Except this garden is your bank account. And the seeds. Those are your smart financial choices, watered with a little thing called self-control. Imagine this. On one side of the screen, there's you, holding an empty wallet. The sadness almost tangible. But then a shift. With each decision to save rather than spend, a coin drops into an invisible jar. It's not just any jar, though. It's the kind that's buried in the fertile ground of your future dreams. Fast forward, and those coins? They're now a sapling sprouting more coins, a direct reflection of your growing wealth. Here's where it gets juicy. The battle between spending and saving isn't just about willpower, it's about strategy. Think of it as being in a video game where the ultimate cheat code is acting broke. Every level you beat, you're actually leveling up your financial IQ, dodging impulse buys like a pro and sidestepping those sneaky sales that used to trip you up. But wait, there's a twist. Acting broke doesn't mean living miserably. It's about making choices that serve future you, like choosing a library book over a bookstore splurge, or a potluck dinner with friends instead of a pricey night out. It's these decisions, small as they may seem, that add up, turning that sapling into a towering tree, heavy with the fruits of your labor. Welcome to the poor dad trap, where you're not just running on a hamster wheel. You are the hamster. Picture this. Every paycheck is a gust of wind in your sails. But instead of sailing towards the sunset, you're caught in a whirlpool, spiraling towards bills, rent, and that sneaky late-night online shopping spree. It's a cycle as predictable as the plot of a bad sitcom, yet here you are, starring in every episode. You're sprinting on this wheel of frustration, powered by the myth that more work equals more money equals more happiness. Except, the equation never seems to add up, does it? Your bank account is like a bucket with a hole. No matter how much you pour in, it's never full. Each dollar earned is a dollar spent, sometimes even before it warms your pocket. But what if I told you there's a way off this dizzying ride? A path less traveled that leads to a land where your paycheck is more than just an escape artist, vanishing before your very eyes. This is where the plot thickens, and the acting broke strategy comes into play. Enter the rich dad revelation, where your money starts to flex its muscles. Not just hang out, taking up couch space in your account. Imagine, if you will, a world where every dollar you own is like a tiny industrious worker, hustling to put more cash into your pocket. This is the essence of understanding assets and liabilities. Picture this: two boxes on the screen, one labeled asset and the other liability. With each financial choice you make, coins start flowing either towards the asset box, multiplying like rabbits in spring, or towards the liability box, where they vanish like magic in a bad magician's act. Assets, your new best friends, are anything that puts money in your pocket. Think stocks, bonds, a side hustle, or that vintage comic book collection gathering value. Liabilities, on the other hand, are the party poopers, steadily munching away at your wealth. Welcome to the bridge where acting broke isn't just a quirky life hack, it's the foundation of financial freedom. Imagine each time you say no to those impulse buys, you're not just dodging a bullet. You're disarming an entire army of liabilities waiting to ambush your wallet. Think of your cash as a shy creature in the wild. The more you chase it with expenses, the further it runs away. Now, flip the script. Start acting broke. And watch as your cash, curious and unthreatened, begins to inch closer, building a nest in your savings account. Welcome to your first Rich Dad action step, where the game changes and you start playing chess with your finances. This week, you're going to embark on a quest that might just shift the tectonic plates of your financial world. Here's the challenge. Live like a detective in your own life, scrutinizing every expense to distinguish between assets and liabilities. Every time you're about to make a purchase, pause. Ask yourself, is this sneaking into the asset column or is it a liability in disguise? That morning latte? A fleeting pleasure, soon to be a forgotten expense, fluttering down to the liability side. But that book on coding you've been eyeing? Promising to skill up your tech game? That's an asset. Planting a seed that could grow into a money tree. And here we stand, on the precipice of a new dawn in your financial journey. You've trekked through the valleys of poor dad habits, each step a battle against the siren calls of instant gratification. But look at you now, poised to cross the bridge labeled Act Broke, a path paved with the gold of discipline and foresight. This isn't just a bridge. It's a rite of passage. With every deliberate step away from liabilities and towards assets, you're not just moving. You're evolving. The Rich Dad side isn't a mythical land. It's a state of mind where every dollar saved is a soldier in your army. Every smart investment a fortress against the tides of economic uncertainty. So, are you ready to commit? To make acting broke your strategic advantage in the game of life? This is just the beginning. Welcome to where we don't just dream about a better financial future. We build it, one smart decision at a time. Let's get those assets working overtime, shall we? Enjoyed this story? Hit the subscribe button and join us for more ideas that'll change the way you see life. Thanks for watching.